In society today, we are being attacked constantly with inauthentic conversations. Fakeness, trying to look cool, trying to be somebody we're not. That is why the Damn Dude podcast is here to have the authentic conversations that need to be had in a way that will make you think and say, Damn Dude.
What up, everybody? What is good? Welcome to the Damn Dude podcast.
Damn Dude.
Damn, dude.
This is a show where we have the conversations that need to be had in a way that'll make you think and say, damn, dude.
Damn Dude.
This show exists to help educate, entertain, and make an impact on the different contexts and perspectives that we have in and on life. Because I truly believe and have discovered that the more access we have to different contexts and perspectives, and we have them on hand, the easier, doper, smoother, and just flat out cooler life is. You dig? So, welcome to the show, you guys. Welcome. This is season 3, episode 66. Damn, that's a gang of episodes. That's 269 episodes, technically. 269. And it's crazy. Next year, December. Next year, January 25th, will be our 3-year anniversary of the show.
Damn Dude.
So, yeah, that'll be pretty cool. First off, if you're new to the show, welcome. I'm your host, California Cal, and my pronouns today are animal and cracker. But not like cracker, like animal crackers. You know what I'm saying? But animal and cracker. And if you do not respect and address me as such, then you, my friend, are a bigot.
Damn Dude.
So, just kidding, obviously. Anyways, I want to give a shout out because my podcast host site, Buzzsprout. By the way, if you want to start a podcast and you want a legit host site to be able to show you all your stats, to be able to give you access to the directory, and they give you the link and they'll upload it to all of them. It's pretty fucking self-explanatory and easy. You have ways you can monetize. You have ways you can look at all your stats, your fucking everything, dude. It's pretty fucking dope. There's all different levels of packages that you can get and whatnot. But, pancake syrup and butter. No, whatchamacallit? If you want a discount code, I can hook you up with one of those, and I can save you $25 off your initial, like setup and the whole dealie, or something like that. Anyways, or you get $25 credit or something of that sort. We get hooked up. If you want to start your own podcast, let me know. Anyways, they gave me my year review thing, and I'm just going to give a shout out to our top 5. I guess it'd be, no, how did they want to? Why is there only 4 written down this? Bro, what did I do? Am I fucking tripping, bro? What am I doing? Okay, hold on a sec. What was that based off of? Sorry guys, I had made a mistake in how I wrote down one of my notes, so I kind of just confused myself. Why did I write this down? Okay, anyways, I'll stop being confused and just keep him. Okay, okay. Sorry, I see where I made a mistake. We back. Okay, so the most popular cities that listen to the Damn Dude podcast is number 1. Sandy motherfucking Ego. San Diego.
Damn Dude. I know Mira Mesa.
Damn, dude.
Whoa, sorry guys.
Calvin, even though Calvin looked like he just ate a cat,
Is that really loud or is it just my headphones?
California Cal.
Where was my other one? I had a button that said, I know Southeast Dago.
Calvin.
No. I don't know what happened. Okay, sorry guys, I'm blasting your ear. I'm kind of getting distracted about shit. So number one, San Diego. Thank you to everybody in San Diego for being the most popular city to listen to the Damn Dude motherfucking podcast. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys putting me on the map as far, and especially being my hometown. That feels like a really good thing that communicates well to me, that people who are around here and other places, like the ratio of where this is spread out all around is fucking cool to me. So our top 5 cities, let's carry on. I'm going to fucking take forever if I talk like this. San Diego, number 1. Number 2, Toronto, Ontario. Bam. Thank you guys. Thank you up there. Appreciate you guys tuning in all the time. For some reason, we hit pretty hard in Toronto. Thank you guys. I fuck, I appreciate it. I got like 3 homies who I've met online in Toronto. Well, Canada, I guess, in general. But, yeah, shout out to you guys. And yeah, fuck. Thanks, Toronto. I'm gonna have to fucking come check you guys out sometime. Next, shout out to motherfucking La Mesa, California, the listeners and the city and town of La Mesa, because La Mesa is fucking dope as shit. And actually, I better not say that so everybody doesn't fucking move here. But La Mesa's fucking dope. It really is fucking dope. I won't say anymore. Anyways, next in. So thank you to the listeners in La Mesa. I appreciate you guys. La Mesa, you're dope. Thank you. Next up, we got Henderson, Nevada. I don't know if my homies that live over there, Broughton, Ryland, I don't know if they listen or if it's from there or the frequency of their listening. Anyways, if it's you guys, shout out to you guys. If it's not, shout out to whoever is listening in and from Henderson, motherfucking Nevada. Thank you. I appreciate you. And coincidentally, next after that, Las Vegas, Nevada comes in next as our most popular city. So thank you to my listeners in Vegas, Henderson, La Mesa, Toronto, San Diego, everywhere. So we hit 26 different countries. I will share the top 5 because that's what's the information presented to me here. We've hit 26 countries, and number 1 coming in the United States. Thank you guys. United States of America. Our country is the sweet land of liberty. Next, we've got Canada. Thank you, Canada. Thank you, listeners in the United States. Next, we got listeners out in Germany. And I believe my homie Ron lives out in Germany. Ron, what up, homie? Shout out to you. You are one badass motherfucker. You are just ridiculously talented and smart and just such a cool ass dude. So shout out to you for one, and shout out to anybody else listening in Germany. I appreciate you guys. I know it's funny because my mom has been learning German lately, and she's been teaching my son German, and we know words like, okay, let me rephrase this. I know how to incorrectly pronounce words that I think sound like Kugelschreiber. What else do I know? Kugelschreiber. I think that's pen. Okay, what else we got? We got meine Brille, my glasses, I think. We got what's the other one? Mein Akku, was that battery? Aku battery. What else do I know? I don't know. That's enough for now. I gotta leave some mystery for you guys. I don't can't reveal it all on the first date. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. So Germany, shout out to you. Thank you guys for listening there. Next, Colombia. Thank you to my listeners in Colombia. People who first come to mind in Colombia, my boy Sebastian. Next, my boy Andy. Shout out to you guys for any of you listening and sharing of the show and any of that good stuff, and anybody else who it is that contributes to that. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Next, we've got the Philippines. Shout out to my motherfucking people in the PI. Man, I love my Filipino people. That's just some of my favorite culture and favorite people, and thank you. I don't know who's out there in the Philippines listening to this, but thank you guys. Salamat po. Magandang hapon po. Paulo to Unggoy. Pek mabaho. Ay nako. Masarap. Maramig. Okay, I could do this for a while. So, shout out to all my motherfucking people in the PI. I appreciate you guys. I fuck with my Filipinos tough. So, thank you guys. I keep saying a lot this show. Why am I doing that? Anyways, go check it out. I encourage everybody to go check out my personal Instagram more than the Damn Dude Podcast Instagram, because I haven't really been on that shit, and I kind of realized I'm like, man, I just want everything in one thing. Fuck doing it all on all these different things. I might as well just all incorporate everything into my own fucking self thing, whatever, right? So real quick, top 5 episodes of 2023 have been number 1. No, let's do this backwards. Coming in at number 5. Raising our standards. Observation is a form of communication, providing security in a relationship. Questions to find a quality partner. Number 4. Coming in at number 4, we've got at Yamamoto Boss Interview. Gangs, war, racism, music, family, God's plan, real life Robin Hood, getting educated, legacy. That shit goes in. Go check that one out. I promise you it goes in. Coming in at number 3, we've got Hearing Voices is Normal, the depth of skateboarding, living an interesting enough life to speak for an hour at a time unprompted, healthy dessert. Coming in at number 2, we've got IG Hose. That stands for Instagram Hose, for anybody listening in the future and doesn't know what IG is. The Jack Off Box, Desperate Men, 75 Hard, Day 3, Dwindling Integrity, Be Wise or Horny and Desperate, your choice. And coming in at number 1, we've got the First Lady Interview, Varsity Valley Girl meets Thug Asian Kid, looking into building a strong and fun relationship, finding a quality partner. Who's the person observing the thoughts you think? Motherhood, spiritual journey, woman's intuition versus anxiety.
Damn, dude.
Now, you can go find any of those episodes on any of the social media platforms that host audio podcasts. So thank you guys. We hit as of right now, it's still not even the end of the year. So before the end of the year's over, this will be more than this. But we've been in 26 countries, 5,749 downloads, 72 episodes, and 3,635 minutes worth of content so far for this year, for 2023. So it's pretty dope. That still keeps us at a top 10% podcast and a listening score of 26. And as of right now, our global rank, which is where we're top 10%, is out of 3,248,933 podcasts.
Damn, dude.
So, damn. Whenever I look at that, I'm like, fuck, that's crazy, bro. And for that, I'm grateful. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in and making this possible. Like, this is fucking dope. So thank you. I love it. And I appreciate it. So let's get into something a little bit deeper here. Deeper than a pool of water with some sharks. No, so shout out to Topic Plug once again, the beautiful and lovely and phenomenal Topic motherfucking Plug. So being that it's like, okay, let's start here. Okay. Hold on, let me see here. All right, so you guys ever think about, and I think we've talked about this on past episodes, but pancakes. I gotta stop that. All right. But what makes human beings different from animals? Right? Like, what's the difference? Now, there's many different directions we can go with what that means. So what I've discovered is that the difference, the primary difference, aside from physicality, is that humans make meanings of things and animals just go about their day. Like, they don't contextualize things the way that we do. Now, maybe to certain degrees, it's like, all right, well, this means that. Like, if I hear this buzzer, this timer, this whatever, then that means to do this. But that's like training rather than assigning meaning to things. Like, for example, humans, we interact with each other and we say, oh, this person did that, well, they did this, and that means something to us. But when you see animals interact, they're not doing that. They're just existing with each other. So from what I've learned and observed through science and just different talks and whatever education I've learned, is that when we assign, as humans, as meaning-making machines, we assign meanings to all the different things that occur as life goes on. And the more cognizant and aware we can be of the meanings that we assign to things, then the more free we get to be in our brain. Because if everything has to mean something, then we're placing assignment on all these different things, and in turn that equals us having all these assigned meanings to all these different areas of life. Now, when we're just out being meaning-making motherfucking machines, like assigning this means that, this means that, this means that. Oh, if this person does that, that means this, it means this. If a person does this, that means that it does this, it's this. And it's like, well, maybe, but there could be different things going on, right? And a lot of times what happens is the meaning that we make or assign to things is in turn the reality that we end up creating and looking for, in a sense, or we end up looking for and creating because we're on that wavelength of stuff. So it's like, if you're standing in your bravado as a man and you're like fucking like presenting as a certain level of intimidating or this or that or whatever, you're gonna find other people who are in theirs too, and your chances of getting into a fight or an altercation or whatever, some sort of issue, is much higher than if you were walking around with your internal thinking at peace and looking for peaceful things. And it's like, if you were more concerned about the flowers and the air and the ocean and the breeze and all that, at the same time protecting your family, your people, whoever you're with, yourself, not saying being out just lost on the sauce, but it's like you're looking for different things, and different things of nature and life occur and present themselves because you're tuned into a different thing. Like before, how we talked about like the blue Toyota thing. It's like, if you want to buy a new blue Toyota truck and you just start and you want one and you just are thinking about it all the time, you start seeing them everywhere and you're like, oh shit, these things are everywhere. It's like that same philosophy. It's like, if you're looking for trouble, it's like, oh shit, there's trouble everywhere. It's the same thing. It's like, if you're looking for peace, it's like, whoa, there's peace everywhere. If you're looking for abundance, money, love, whatever, it's like, whoa, it's everywhere. But you have to stop and be tuned into it yourself enough in order to be able to see it as it exists and occurs in life in its natural flowing state, with or without you.
Damn, dude.
So it's a trip to think about, like, all right, well, what happens when we let go of making meanings of things? Like, what can it do, or what can it let in? What can it make available for us if we're able to let meanings, the assignment of meanings of things go actively? What becomes available? Well, it doesn't mean that you're crazy, that you're like, oh, well, a chair's not a chair anymore. That doesn't mean chair. That can mean we can call it a fucking table, or we can call it a fucking... It's like, well, hold on. Now you're going wacky, right? It's more that, like, it doesn't have to be absolutely factually true that this chair, you call it a chair. It's more the fact that it exists and we can agree that you can use it as a chair, and the shape of it and the design of it best suits it to be a fucking chair. So we just collectively agree that it's a fucking chair. So this is, when it comes to like shifting consciousness in ourselves, are we willing to accept that the chair is also a footstool? See, right? Then you can go down all these different rabbit holes and whatever. But that's the thing, is like, when we can let go of the meaning, it's like, you don't have to sit here and argue. If somebody is sitting here and saying, that's not a chair, and I'm like, yes, it is. And they're like, that's a footstool. And I'm like, no, it's a chair. I'm like, no, it's a footstool. I'm like, no, it's a chair. No, it's a footstool. No, it's a chair. And it's like, well, if I let go of my meaning, then I can just let that person say whatever the fuck they want. Right? Like, it doesn't change anything inside of me. I can still be me and maintain my beliefs. Rather, I could say, oh, well, what makes you think that? Or how do you see that? Or why do you see that? Right? Then we just stepped into a place of like information, learning, growth, rather than my meaning, your meaning, my meaning, your meaning. And it's like, well, at the same time, it's both. Right? It's like heads and tails. It's like, well, there's still the third side of the coin, which is the ridge. So the way I see it is like, when in relationships, when two people can show up and let their meaning go, set it down, set it aside, more so to say, a continuous state of flow becomes available, because it's like, all right, well, that chair, I think it's a chair. All right, well, fuck, I think it's a footrest. Okay. Well, it's also kind of shaped like your head. Or whatever, right? Like, it's like, it's like you could just let it flow, and then all of a sudden it's a joke rather than an argument. And that's where a lot of couples get fucking stale as fuck, is like, when they start saying, no, that's a chair. No, it's a footrest. No, it's a chair. No, it's a footrest. And it's like, well, hold on. Let's just fucking set that aside and let it flow, and allow the space to be whatever the fuck it needs to be. Because what if you need it to be something else? What if you need to fucking stand on it and now it's a stool? What if you need to fucking put your leg up and stretch on it? It's now exercise equipment. Right? It's like, the meaning doesn't really fucking matter. but like we act like it is so many times. So like how many of us assign meaning to being right or wrong about things?
Damn, dude.
Right? And it's like when we assign meanings to being right or wrong, we now are lost in the sauce because, oh, fuck it, I was right about this. Well, that's just your meanings. What about the meanings that they've made on their side? It's just as valid. It's just, yeah, if physically you might be more correct or whatever, but at the same time, it's like each person's version of reality. There's their reality, our reality, and the reality. And it's like when we're not aware of those different points, then it's like, what the fuck, right? Like, what are we gonna do? So I think when we're able to set aside the meanings that we assign to shit, we're able to create freedom in our life, in our brain, in our thinking. And it's like so many people have the need and desire to be right about fucking whatever. And it's like, yeah, sure, it's valid to want to be right about what you're actually right about. And at the same time, it's like, well, if you're right, then why do you need to why can't you let somebody who's wrong and ignorant and not willing to learn, why can't you just let them be that? You know what I mean? It's like if somebody's ignorant, somebody's ignorant. That's all you can do. Like, yeah, you can express your part, but if they're already in a place of not wanting to learn, not willing to learn, not open to hearing anything, and it's not that like, oh, I'm the grand teacher or whatever. It's like it goes both ways. If you say something that makes some fucking sense, then I'm down to hear it. You know, like, all right. So, and that's the thing is like, you can learn from anybody. It's just like, are we in a state of being able to hear things, or are we too convoluted with the meanings of things? Our assignment of meanings to life and feelings. A lot of us, as we get older, we start assigning meanings to feelings. And we say, oh, as soon as I start feeling this nervous, this anxious, this fucking tickle in my fucking throat or my stomach or whatever, right? Like, you say, oh, that means I'm this. Oh, this means I've got that. That means I'm fucking this or that. Oh, my anxiety, my this, my that. And then you start identifying with these fucking wacky ailments that were really a one-time thing, or you misread or self-diagnosed what the feeling was because you assigned the wrong meaning. And now every time we go back to it, we're looking at this meaning that makes no fucking sense. So then you just don't want to heal it because it seems like it doesn't make any fucking sense. But the thing is, it only doesn't make any sense when you're applying your meaning to meaning to meaning to meaning to meaning to meaning to meaning. And it's just an infinite disagreement if everybody's coming with their fucking meanings at the forefront of everything rather than an openness or a willing to learn or hear or observe, right? So it's like, I think in order to, I don't know, it's like, if you think about it, it's like, all right, well, anybody in a relationship, well, I guess this applies to anybody. You can even have no friends and this applies. Like deepening the love of our romantic relationship or making it better. Now, hold on. I know most people say, oh, romantic relationship, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your whatever. Nah. Well, I mean, yes, but also think about like the romantic or the love of yourself and this sounds funny, right? But it's like the romantic relationship you have with yourself. Now, what does that mean? Well, how I'm creating this and contextualizing this is that you have this ideal version of yourself, a romanticized version of yourself, your highest self, a version that you tap into when you do something dope, when you accomplish something good, when you're like, you did something and you're like, fuck yeah, I did that shit. Like, how can we deepen the relationship with that within ourselves? Right? That's like the first thing. And I don't think we should even be with anybody else if we haven't deepened that within ourselves to some degree. So Yeah, so it can mean all of those. And that's what I mean when I'm talking about this is like, all right, well, are we deepening the love of our romantic relationship inside of us, the fire, the imagination? Are we deepening it, or are we making it bitter? And same thing with our partners in our romantic relationships. You know, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, lover, whatever, right? Like, are you deepening the love or making it bitter? Because every day it's doing one or the other. And we could say bitter, sour, whatever fucking analogy fits, right? Like, is it getting better or is it getting more sour? And, you know, bitter or better. And that's what we're feeding it. The same thing with ourselves, too. It's like, all right, are we feeding us better or are we getting bitter? And the more fucking fat and out of shape and more we eat and drink stupid shit, the more we get bitter about life and fucking all the stuff in it and the people in it and the things we have to do in it and all of that. So it's like I look at times when I'm like, damn, I've just been making my life shittier in my thinking and my actions and whatever. And then I'm acting like it's the world's fault or something. It's like, well, no. Hold on. This is all backwards. It's actually the other way, where it's my response to myself and the meanings that I've assigned to how I feel or don't feel, and whether I've let go of the meaning or not, that determines whether the romance in my life as an entire whole, personally and shared, or any version of a relationship, the fun, creative, let's say, part of your relationship, are you feeding it and deepening it or making it bitter? Because it's one of the two. And if you don't know, then it's the latter. If you're unsure whether what you're doing is deepening and strengthening or getting weaker and getting bitter and deeper in that sense, if you don't know, then it's probably going worse. If you have an active awareness of it, then it just keeps going and growing and growing and growing. And it's like you learn new depths of yourself based on the depth of your partner and it rebounding back and forth and you guys' ability to show up open without meaning attached to any conversation or whatever, and the conversation can just flow back and forth, and where something does get hung up or snagged, it's able to just be let go based off of understanding that, damn, that's just assigned meaning that I made to that. Now, a lot of times for a lot of people, how it shows up in real life world for them is like jealousy shows up from one partner or the other. And it's like, no, but, and it's like, no. It's like, my philosophy is like, no, go. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I want to go to whatever. It's like, I want to go by myself. It's like, cool, fucking have fun, be safe. What do you need, you know? Or it's like, whatever. It's not intimidating. It's like, no, that I want that to deepen our relationship and our love and your love for yourself, because otherwise, if I assign meaning and say, oh, you're going to go where with who, you're going to spend this and that, it's like, it's ridiculous. There's no point in doing that because that's making it bitter. And it's like, if you want your relationship to be better, each individual has to be better and at their best continuously. And it's like, we're clearly not going to always be our best, but like to try our best to be our best, at least fucking think about it, right? Like that's where it starts, and then work forwards from there, obviously. So, oh shit, man, I gave my phone number to the wrong fucking I went too far. I was like looking at like credit stuff, and I was just like going through all these things, and I fucking typed in too much information, and then now these guys just won't stop calling me over and over. Like, do you guys remember, this is a complete side note from all this, but do you guys remember back in the day they had like when you go to the mall or whatever, they would have a car on a podium, and then you sign up, the fucking, like, you write it's like a little pieces of paper and you put them in the box, and there's like pens and little pads of paper, and it asks for your information, and then it says like your name, your phone number, and then this was like right, and then there was a point when email came out and became a thing, and then they just it was like they would take your name and then your email. First they would get your address and all this shit, and they say, oh, you can win the car. I don't know if anybody will ever actually win the car. I don't know a single person who's ever actually won one of those cars, but yeah, it was like that. And then they call you non-fucking stop. It was like, that's basically what I did in the modern day age. I fucking put my phone number in, and by the time I clicked next on the thing, I was like, oh no, I'm in too deep. And then I was like, fuck. So anyways, back on track, guys. So if you think about it, okay, let's tie this all together. Based off of believing in ourselves and having awareness of that would include having awareness of ourselves, which we're continuously growing. And within awareness of ourselves would be to ask and consider, which I invite you to consider, that, or to consider, I should say, I invite you to consider that when we can let go of assigned meanings that we've made to feelings, things, actions that people have done, things that people have done to hurt us, when we can let go of the assigned meaning to it, when we can understand and say, okay, this person did this. Okay. Now what? And? Yeah, but they Okay. And? They're an asshole for that. They're a piece of shit. They're wrong. They shouldn't have done that. Okay. Fair. And what? It doesn't change anything. The only thing that you can fucking change is how the fuck you relate to whatever the fuck happened. And the only way you can change how you relate to whatever the fuck happened is to let go or change the meaning that I have assigned to things that have occurred in life. And this is where I talk about the practice of sitting down, setting a timer, and going inward and feeling all the worst, deepest, darkest things you can motherfucking feel. But before you do this, you're in a decent mood and a clear headspace, and you set a timer, and you sit, you start for fucking 30 seconds. Then you go for several minutes, longer, until you just actively start practicing it on your own. And you just sit and you feel the worst things you see, all the darkest, nastiest, most fucked up things you've ever seen, experienced, and felt, and heard, and smelled, and anything, all in your motherfucking life. And you fucking sit there and you be with all of it. And then you start planting seeds in it. You start planting memories from different angles of the same event. You're not fucking lying to yourself. You're just looking at it from different angles and looking at different perspectives of the exact same event. And you zoom in or out or wherever the fuck you need to go. You look at it more neutral. And you look at it more, what's that word? You look at it more conceptually, and then you come back. Your timer goes off and you come back. Now the next time you do this again, you go back excuse me, and you sit and you visit the point where you left that memory of the last memory in that zoomed in or out place to where it's fully conceptual to you. It's just a concept. And you just look at it from a different angle and you go from there. And then you start working through the timeline of all the shitty, fucked up shit that you've seen, experienced, all the shit that was unfair, all the shit that you didn't motherfucking deserve, all of that. So, You go there and you start healing it, and you start feeling better and better and better. And we reattach the meaning, the assigned meanings that we had to all the wrongdoings of our life. And then you now, because they exist, you might as well just either just fucking completely let it go, or reassign healthy meanings, so that way you can take it and use it as a lesson, and you can use it as the biography of your life. You know what I mean? That's your life story. So it's like, you don't want to get rid of the worst parts. You want to actually own them, embrace them, because that's what helps other people through theirs when they don't know how or what the fuck to do or where to go or what sense to make of fucking anything. Because you and I know, for those of us who have really fucking gone through the trenches and really seen some shit and been lost in the sauce or whatever, we know how hard it is and what it feels like to be lost, and how fucking lonely it is, and how scary that shit is, and just how you really gotta be to fucking push through that shit and come out healthy and come out positive and still want to fucking help people. So the way that I see this is that, like, if we all want to live a happier, healthier consciousness, unconsciousness, thinking brain, sleeping brain, all of that, we let go of the meanings that we make and assign to instances that have happened. That doesn't mean fucking lying to ourselves or forgetting it. I'm just talking looking at them all from a different scope. That's it. Right? Like, your town looks a lot different standing in front of the fucking street sign taking a picture versus flying up a drone into the air and taking a picture. Right? Picture looks different if you stand on the roof and look down and take a picture at the same spot. Right? It's like, when we zoom in and out and put that lens on different instances, we don't have to identify with the worst part of the whole instance anymore. We can just understand that that was the worst part of that instance. And simply, that's it. Because we can't go back. We can't change it. And nobody else can understand it the way that you understand it, because you feel it. Now, somebody can consciously understand word for word what you're saying, but at the same time, it's just different. You know what I mean? When you feel something inside of you and it's your experience, it's unique. It's that. So let's deepen our connection. Let's deepen our strength, our love, our power. You know what I mean? Let's do it, because we fucking can. We're built to. We're designed to. We're fucking meant to. That's our duty. It's our purpose. It's just part of our fucking life and God's plan in life. You dig? So you guys, let's see here. Trying to think if I'm giving you guys some more episodes for Christmas, before Christmas or not. I think I might. Yeah, I might drop another one tomorrow. Anyways, give you guys an extra one because I was a day late with this one. But you know what? It's not late.
Damn, dude.
Because it's my motherfucking show, and I can do that if I fucking say so. Anyways, no, really though, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for making this a top 10% podcast out of all podcasts in existence, which is over 3 million we read earlier. Technically 3,248,933 podcasts. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Go check out those top 5 podcasts. They're really fucking good. Top 5 podcast episodes. Shout out to everybody still fucking podcasting who started around 2020, 2021, and is still going, because most motherfuckers fell off. Let's just be real. Most. Like, actually most. So shout out to you if you're still doing it. Yeah. Much love. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And as always, and of course, Please be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell your best friends, cousins, uncles, pig fucking knuckle farming, chick chucking, charmer, salamander chucking, chicken dicking, sticking, finger licking, clicking, clucking, dicking, ducking, hogging, dogging, frogging, homeboy about the Damn Dude motherfucking podcast. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Yeah, much love. Love you guys. Peace.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
Calvin, even though Calvin looked like he just ate a cat,